Good morning, guys. This is John. I'm basically going to be showing you how to make the dress today. The pieces that we need is the dress front, the dress back, and the sleeve. This one is just one piece. We need two of these and two of these. But before we start that, we need the skirt. And the skirt is 11 by 45. Now, on fabric here, this is the cut edge, okay? And this is the selvage edge, and this is the selvage edge. Now, if I measured this real quickly, this is 23, and 22 is 45 inches, and I needed 45 inches. So what we need is from selvage edge to selvage edge to get our basic skirt, and we needed 11 inches long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the selvage edge as close as I can in the fold, put the fold on where the fold is, and I don't have a ruler to go across all of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this as close as I can. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this line all the way across where it's nice and on the line all the way across, and I'm going to straighten out my edge and I need it 11 inches long, so that's that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 inches right there, and that's the skirt. That's as easy as it is to cut the skirt. Most fabrics that you get from your Joann's or any other place are about 44 inches to 46 inches wide, so that's a good average, and this is going to be the skirt. So the skirt's already cut. We got that. Now on this other end, I've already cut some stuff away from here. So the ones that I need one piece of, like this, I'll cut on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to do it right on the edge, and I'll just lay this right here, and I'll just take my ruler, cut up to there, cut there, make sure that it doesn't move around on you, and then I'm going to, you can basically do it without the ruler, but you have to be very, very careful. That cuts that away. Then I want in there, and there. That cuts that away. Need to go a little bit further. And I basically use my ruler to cut out my patterns because it isn't really that difficult to cut out patterns with your ruler. Then I'm going to cut this edge. That takes care of that, and then make sure that it doesn't shift on you, and then all I have to, put that into place, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to have a seam anyways, so we're going to cut that right to there. And that takes care, oops, didn't cut all the way through. So, just take my little roller. I need to sharpen my roller. And there's my top piece with the roller. Now I still have extra here, which this I need 2 of. So, it would be best And if I want my pattern, like this pattern right now is going this way, if I want my pattern to stay the same, what I would do is I would cut about the same right here. Is I'll fold this in half, and I'll cut that just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the straight edge. Don't move your ruler just in case it doesn't cut through. And then hold your ruler down. Just do it by hand. And try not to cut into the pattern. If it doesn't cut all the way, just go back over. There's that. Then we have a little divot here. And then we have straight line. See if it moves. That takes care of that. And then we have a curve here. And just holding the ruler down helps the pattern so it doesn't shift. And that takes care of that, and you have your left and right for the back. There's the back. Now we have sleeves. Scissors right here. I'll just cut off this extra stuff. That's all going to be throw away. Now I'm going to fold my fabric in half because I need 2 sleeves and I want to get the most out of my fabric. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the sleeves from the edge, and that will be from this edge right here. And I will cut. I actually probably have enough of this fabric to make 2 of these dresses. And right across the bottom. And that takes care of your sleeves. Your dress is all cut out. Now all we have to do is sew it. Anywhere where it didn't cut, just go back over it. Those are edges that are going to be sewn into it anyway, so they don't have to be perfect. Everyone worries about having it cut perfectly. Well, half the time you're going to be folding it over and it's going to be a seam. So it's not really that big of a deal. What I usually do is I check to see if it has any catches in the fabric, which most of the time it will. Cut the underneath one first. And we know the angle that it needs to go at because I already have part of the angle there. So I just go along with the angle. There. And then this one just has a little tiny inch right there. And my sleeves are cut. I got my 2 sleeves, front, back, and the skirt all cut out of here. Now, like I said, I probably have enough to cut out 2 dresses out of this, which I probably will do. Since this is one piece, I'll cut that from the top there. I'll have 2 sleeves there, cut my skirt, and then I'll have 2 pieces here that will leave me all this extra for quilting or whatever I want to use the extra stuff for. I try to get the most out of my fabrics that I can get out of my fabrics. So, anyways, that's this video. The next one will be making the dress.